I met my wife 17 years ago. We dated for 5 years and got married 12 years ago. But late last year, I started asking her for a DNA test because of the way she was behaving. Whenever I travel, my wife will never call me on the phone. The only call I will get from this woman is to find out when I'm coming back home. And whenever I tell my wife that I will be traveling, this woman will be so excited. She will only call me to confirm if I've gotten to my destination. And I will never hear from her until I return back home. And this made me believe that something is going on. Most times in my dream, I see my wife with different men. Some months ago, I took my wife's phone to the market for repair. As I was there, a particular number was just calling my wife's phone. This person kept on calling and calling. I didn't take the call. When I got home, I asked my wife who owns the number. She said she doesn't know. As we were still talking, the same person called again. So I asked her to pick the call. She picked the call and spoke with the person. When she was done, I asked her who the person was. She said it's a prophet from Abba, that one of her friends gave her the man's number for prayers. Immediately I heard that it was a man of God. I just forgot about it. Little did I know that the man is not a prophet. The man is a native doctor, and my wife is dating this man. This man calls my wife every day. My wife will just confine herself in a room and be answering this man's call. My wife that normally goes through my phone on a daily to check who I'm chatting with or to check if there is any female number saved to my phone does not even have time to check my phone anymore. She does not even have time for me anymore. She will just be in a room answering this man's call and laughing out loudly. She does not even notice if I'm around or not. One evening, my wife gave me food. I was eating. This woman went back to her room to answer this man's call. My soup got finished, so I sent my children to call her to give me more soup. For more than 30 minutes, this woman did not come out. I asked my children what she was doing. They told me she was answering call. So I decided to go to the room to meet her myself. Immediately I entered the room, she told the man that they would talk later. I asked my wife what is going on between the both of them. She said nothing, that the man is just doing work for her. So I called the man. I asked him the business he has with my wife. He said he's just doing some work for my wife. I begged him to stop calling my wife. This man said that he does not have anything with my wife, that is just work. I told him to just stop. Do you know that the next day, this man called my wife again, and my wife picked the call, and they were still chatting. And I already told my wife to block this man, but this woman disobeyed me. That night, when my wife went to bed, I picked her phone and chatted this man. Do you know that this man refers to my wife as baby? He does not know that I was the one chatting him. He thought it was my wife, so he was calling her baby and was also saying some funny things. I just woke my wife up. I told her that the next morning that she will follow me to see one babalawo because I want to find out exactly what is going on between her and this man. When we got to the babalawo's place the next day, that was when my wife opened up and told me that this man is a native doctor that came to her father's house to do some work for them. When the man finished the work he went for, he told my wife that he's going to do a personal work for her. This man took my wife to a hotel and they did the do. Since then, he has been doing this thing with my wife without my knowledge, and he has also been collecting money from my wife. After listening to my wife, I was not happy at all. I told the babalawo to just buy the man. He collected huge amounts of money from me, yet he could not deliver. And this man is still calling my wife. So I told my in-laws about it. Even her mother came over. We talked about it. She begged me to forgive her. I even got my uncle involved. Do you know that when my uncle asked my wife what is going on, this woman told my uncle that I don't smell nice. She said that is why she has been putting duvet in between the both of us whenever we are sleeping. And truly, this is what this woman has been doing, and she never said this to me. Whenever I want to go close to my wife, she will shift away. After the whole matter, everybody begged me to forgive her, which I did. So I told my wife to block the man, which she did. The next day, my wife unblocked this man and called him again. So I collected her phone and kept it for 1 month. After I returned her phone to her, my wife still called this man again. As I speak to you now, my wife is still talking with this man. I truly love my wife so much. Please, I really need your advice. Please, what do you think I should do? A lot of people are telling me that this is not ordinary. Please, what do I do? It's well with you, my brother. My dear brother, Sorry about the whole thing, okay? But please, you need to register your wife for deliverance, all right? Your wife need prayers. The truth is that the whole thing is not ordinary. And you have seen that Babalawo cannot help you. So you need God in your life. Take this matter to God in prayer. There is nothing God cannot do. He will surely answer your prayers, okay? And secondly, my dear brother, please, I will advise you to get yourself some nice perfume and roll on, alright? So that you can be smelling nice for your wife, okay? Also, make sure you have your bath and brush your teeth every night before going to bed, okay? Let me still leave this matter in the hands of my viewers. My viewers, please, what do you think he should do? Please drop it for me at the comment section, okay? Because he will also be there to read it. Thank you for always watching my videos. I love you guys so much. And please don't forget to share this video, okay? See you in my next video. Bye-bye.